So again, let's discuss about the recruitment. So I think everyone have heard the term recruitment. So what is recruitment, or what is the meaning of recruitment? It is a single terms. Recruitment is the understanding as the process of searching for obtaining applicant for job from among whom the right people can be selected. So recruitment money, it is the selecting or searching people or obtaining application for job. Okay, you are just obtaining application for job, and you are from the right people can be selected. From where you can select the right people. So this is the process of recruitment. This is the meaning of the term recruitment. It is a simple term. Recruitment is understood as the process of searching for and obtaining applicant for job from among whom the right can be selected. Okay. Then the definition, here are some definite definition for recruitment. It is the process of finding and attracting capable applicant for employment. Finding and attracting, okay, or not only finding, you have to attract, you have to advertise. Attracting capable applicant for employment. The process begins when new recruits are sought and end when their applications are submitted. The result is a pool of applicants from which new employees are selected. So recruitment process, when it will start, when there is a vacancy or when there is a need of new recruitment. So from where it will start? It will start from the advertisement of the new positions, and after advertisement the employer will put their application. Okay, then the recruitment committee, they will select from them, then they will do the interview, and it will end where it will end when the new employees will be selected for the particular position. That time the recruitment process will be completed. Okay, then the purpose and importance of the recruitment. So what do you think, why recruitment process is very important? First important thing, we cannot run an organization without human resource. Yes, to run an organization always we need human resources. So recruitment means it's related to the human resource. Recruiting the human resource, selecting the human resource is known as your recruitment. So the main important thing of recruitment is to run the organization. Okay, that is the main thing. Other than that, what are the purpose and importance of recruitments? Determine the present and future requirement of the organization. Obviously, through the process of recruitment, you will see what are the posts are vacant, where you will be needing new employees, what are the new vacancy can be added or can be needed in future. So through the recruitment process, you can select the present and future requirement of the organization. You will be knowing the present and future requirement of the organization. Requirement means the human resource requirement. Then identifying the potential job applicant. So after doing the research where the new vacancies are needed, so you can do the advertisement, and the applicant, they will submit their application, through which you can identify the potential job applicant. Then increasing the pool of the job candidate at minimum cost. Okay, you can increase the pool of job candidate at the minimum cost. Okay, the cost will be reduced. You don't have to go for don't have to spend so much money in searching your human resource, because after advertisement, obviously applicant will come and apply, so the cost will be reduced. You don't have to spend money. Okay, then help increase the success rate of selecting process by reducing the number of visibility under qualified and overqualified job applicant. Helps increase the success rate of the selection process by reducing the number of visibility under the qualified or overqualified job applicant. Okay, so help in increase the success rate of selection process. Okay, how? By reducing the number of visible underqualified and overqualified job applicant. So through the recruitment process, you will be given some criteria. Okay, in the advertisement you will be given some criteria, so that you don't have to spend time in suppose you are not giving the category in proper way in the advertisement, so sometimes you may get highly qualified candidate which is not required for the particular job, and some overqualified candidate also they may apply, which is just a time wasting. Okay, so through the proper recruitment process you can increase the success rate of selection, okay, by reducing the applicant, overqualified applicant and underqualified applicant. Then next one is the help in reduce the probability of candidate leaving the organization, because human resource recruitment always try to retain the employee. So if your HR team is working properly, so there will be retention of the employee. They always try to retain the employee. Then meet the organizational, legal and social obligation regarding the composting of the workplace and increase organization and individual effectiveness. So obviously if it is a good recruitment process, or if it is a good recruitment team, so everyone will be satisfied in their work, with their work. If employees are satisfied with their work, obviously the outcome of the organization will be very good. So this is the purpose and importance of recruitment, why we need recruitment in the particular organization. Then the recruitment process. So recruitment process is a cycle. It's a cycle process. Okay. So first point of recruitment is identifying vacancy. So I have already discussed that. First we need to identify the vacancy. What are the positions, or what are the what are the position is already vacant, okay, what are the vacancies are available, or if you want to add up some new position in your organization, that one also you can see. So first thing is you have to identify the vacancy, then you have to prepare the job description and personal specification for the particular vacancy, for the particular position. What are the things is needed, your job description, what are the things the employee need to do after joining the particular job, your job description, what will be his or her work in the particular organization. Then the person specification, what are the things you need, eligibility criteria, okay, everything have to be very specified. Then next point is advertising the vacancy. Obviously you have to do the advertisement, otherwise the employee will not know that there is a particular vacancy, the particular organization. So you have to advertise your vacancy. Okay, next point, managing the responses. Obviously after advertising your vacancy, responses will come from different applicants. They will respond and they will submit their application and they will submit their resume or biodata. Okay, after receiving the biodata and resume, what you need to do, you need to shortlist, because some people they don't read the eligibility criteria properly, the job description properly, so they used to send their biodata or job application. From there, the recruitment team, what they will do, they will shortlist the required biodata, they will shortlist the eligible biodata. Okay, after shortlisting, what you need to do, you need to arrange the interview. Suppose 10 people they have applied for the job, then from there 5 you have shortlisted. Now it's time to conduct the interview. Now you will schedule their interview with the recruitment team or with the higher authority, whoever is going to take the interview for the particular job positions. Then you have to conduct the interview and decision making. Now you have to conduct the interview, then decision making. So the recruitment process is immediately followed by the selection process and final interview and decision making, convening the decision and appointment of the formalities. So recruitment process from the interview, after the interview you will take the decision, or higher authority they will be taking the decision whether the particular employee have selected or not. They will undergo some selection process, then they will and finally what you have to do, you have to appoint them, you have to do the appointment formalities. At that point only your recruitment cycle will be completed. So this is all about your recruitment process, recruitment cycle. So now let's discuss factor governing the recruitment. Other factor it can affect the recruitment process. Okay, there are some external factor and there are some internal factor which can affect your recruitment process. So the external factors, the supply and demand, then unemployment rate, labor market, political, social and image. Okay, so these are some external factors which can affect your recruitment process, and internal factors are like recruitment policy, its RP, human resource policy, then size of the firm or size of the industry, cost, growth and expansion of the industry. External factor, for example, supply and demand. If we need more, if we have more demand of the of the human resources, it can affect your recruitment because you'll be needing more employees. Then unemployment rate. If unemployment rates are more, so that one also it can affect in your recruitment process. Okay. So these are some few factors it can affect in your recruitment process. This is very simple, so I don't think we need explanation. So still you can go through, and if you have any question you can ask me. External factors and the internal factor. Internal factor, for example, recruitment policy of the particular organization. Then human resource policy of the particular organization. Okay, cost of the particular, budget of the particular organization. It can also affect your recruitment process. Then let's discuss the sources of recruitment. So in the sources of recruitment we have two sources. One is internal and another one is external. So the internal sources: transfer, promotion, upgrading, demotion, retired employee, retrenchment of employees, dependent and relatives of the dead person or dead employee. Then what are the external factors? The external sources of recruitment: it can be advertisement, press advertisement, it can be educational institution, it can be placement agency or outsourcing, it can be employment exchange, labor contract, then unsolicited applicant, then employment referral, recruitment at the factory gate. So there are so many sources of external recruitment as well as the internal recruitment. So we'll discuss one by one, or whatever we can cover up.